we recording? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So we've got a problem here. We've got, we're making lamb pie. Making a pie, it's going to have 8 slices in it. We need 2 1/4 pounds of lamb. Is that right, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, and the lamb is leg of lamb bone in, which has a yield factor of what?
47.
47.5. Yield factor on the lamb leg bone in is 47.5. We need 2 1/4 pounds of lamb for the pie as a whole. The lamb costs what? $7.40?
Yes.
And what else do we need to know to get started? Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay, good. So the first thing we want to do is we want to find out, we need 2 1/4 pounds EP of the lamb. So let's find out how much lamb we're going to need to order AP so we can figure out what the cost of this pie is going to be. So we take the 2.25 pounds of lamb and we divide that by 0.475, which is the yield factor for bone-in lamb leg roast. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what do we get when we do that?
4.74.
4.74. In other words, we need 4.74 pounds of lamb AP in order to get 2.25 pounds EP. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now that lamb costs $7.40 a pound. So let's see how much the cost of the lamb is going to be for the entire pie. So we're multiplying $7.40 times the 4.74 pounds. And what does that give us for a cost for the lamb for the pie?
$35.
$35.07 or 8 cents right in there. Okay? So good. Now we want to find out what the cost is per portion for lamb, right? So there's a couple different ways we can do it. One, we're getting 8 slices out of this pie, so we could just divide that $35.07 by 8, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's going to give us how much?
$4.39.
$4.39 per slice for the cost of that lamb. Now, another way to do that is we can say, all right, how much EP lamb do we need per slice? And we needed 2 1/4 pounds. So we can divide the 2 1/4 by 8 because there's going to be 8 servings of lamb per pie, right? So if we divide 2.25 times 8, how many pounds of lamb do we need per slice? 0.281 pounds of lamb. Now, that's EP. So we want to find out how much AP lamb we're going to have to order per serving. So we divide the 0.281 times the 0.475, which is our yield factor, right? Mm-hmm. And what does that get us?
You want to divide that?
I'll divide it.
We divide that, yes.
It's 0.59 pounds of AP.
Yeah, so we need to order 0.59 pounds of lamb, bone-in lamb leg, in order to have 281? Mm-hmm. 0.281 pounds. And so 0.59 pounds times $7.40 per pound is going to give us $4.39. Is that the number we got when we divided 35.08 by 8? Okay? So that's the hard way to do it and the easy way to do it. I want to thank Tori and Sarah and Tom and Caitlin for their help here.